Hello, hello, Rise and Thrivers. How are you at the end of April? Just about one more day. So excited to be here with you all. I feel like I haven't been here in a long time and it's only been 1 week. Um, but let me tell you, Rise and Thrive Together is a vibrant community committed to empowering, equipping, and educating you to get the results you want through real talk, real actions, real results. We are so excited to be here with you tonight. I want to bring on my sister, who I feel like I haven't seen in about, I don't know, 2 weeks. It has been about 2 weeks. Hey, Reg, what's going on?
Hey, sis. So great to see you. It's our 52nd consecutive show.
Wow. We're old.
She is. I'm not.
I get better. I'm like wine. I'm better than wine. What's better than wine? I don't know. I don't know. But guys, I've been in our May. We have a free May challenge. And the month of May, what we are looking for is for every single person, one, to join our Facebook group, and two, to practice random acts of kindness for the entire month. So, what that means is you're going to go on to Rise and Thrive Together. You're going to click I'm in, and you'll see what it's about. But I'll tell you, what we're asking you to do is just that: practice random acts of kindness for the entire month of May. Every single day, we want you to practice random acts of kindness. Come on to our Facebook community, post what you did and how it made you feel. And we're not just asking you guys to do it, we're going to do it as well. As a matter of fact, I've already started doing it, but I'm going to keep it going, not just through the month of May. We're just making it fun for the month of May, but obviously we want you to continue to practice random acts of kindness. Okay, we need some kindness in this world. We've got lots of things going on, and we need to be kind to others, and we need to be kind to ourselves. Okay, so if you skip a day, it's okay. If you skip a day on posting, it's fine. However, here's the good part about it. For those that post every single day, our last show or the end of May, what we are going to do is select a winner. And that winner gets to have their 15 minutes literally of fame. You get to be a guest on Rise and Thrive Together with us. And you get 15 minutes, sit here, you're going to chat it up with us and have a good time. But that's only for those that post every day. So be mindful. We want you to post every day, but only one winner gets selected. Okay? Any questions? No?
No,
I
the
love that you
challenge
guys
is free.
understand. Just make sure you join our Facebook community because that's where you're going to be posting, okay? All right. So sign up, log in, riseandthrivetogether.com, and you're going to register, and then we'll get you into our group. And May 1st is Wednesday. So from Wednesday right through to the end, we're looking for you to practice random acts of kindness. Got it? And for those of you that are already registered, you're on point. Awesome. Now, we've got some guests here waiting, and here I am babbling on and on and on. Sis, what's on tap for tonight?
All right, guys. This is my honor and privilege. And if I start crying, these are tears of joy. These are two of the most extraordinary people who I have the privilege to know. Let me introduce you to Michael and Ashley, AKA Mom. Michael Kramer is a 22-year-old cancer survivor, bone marrow transplant recipient, and social media influencer. He's a motivational hero. So, a quick flashback: Michael was born in Paris. He grew up in Miami. He was a surfer or skater on the Olympic development team for windsurfing. And Ashley, AKA Mom, was a dancer who turned early childhood educator, turned into cancer caregiver. In 2014, her husband was diagnosed with large B cell lymphoma. She became the sole source of the income, the caregiver for her husband, as well as a mom and a dad to their three children. Tragically, he died in 2016. But this only brought the family closer. July 14th, 2020, heartbreak hit again. Michael was diagnosed with an insanely rare and aggressive cancer. I'm going to not be able to say it, but hepatosplenic T cell lymphoma, less than 200 documented cases ever, and an average survival rate of 8 months. Ashley quit her job to be with Michael full time. Miraculously, 3 years later, Michael's alive. He's been through chemo and radiation and bone marrow transplant, near fatal GVHD, graft versus host disease, hospital administrations for gastroparesis, I think it's paresis, and liver failure, AVN, and it goes on. Through it all, Ashley never has left his side, and their relationship became an unbreakable bond. Together, the two have taken this heartbreak and found beauty in pain. It's their theme. That and love. The journey of Michael's cancer became a story to share and a purpose to fulfill. The mother and son started a podcast, Michael and Mom Talk Cancer, and soon after, a website, a blog, and YouTube videos. They use social media to update and inspire, and now they're sharing their inspirational perspective through motivational speaking. Michael is still in treatment for complications from his cancer and bone marrow transplant, but he's alive and in remission. Michael and Ashley speak together, doing all they can to fulfill their purpose of love and connection, and not only with the cancer community, but with anyone who needs inspiration and motivation. And welcome, Michael and Ashley!
That was a mouthful. And I'm sorry, Raquel. So we're winners because we are here with you. That is like
we got our 15 minutes of
we
fame.
got our 15 minutes with you.
We're here.
When you said that, I was like, oh my God, we're like so excited.
You guys have more than 15 minutes. Don't worry about it. You guys are good. You're winners regardless. We are so excited to have you here. Now, I'm going to put y'all on the spot. And I know I said behind the scenes, if it moves you, but I'm going to put you on the spot because this is Rise and Thrive Together. So I've heard that you guys rap.
Oh my God.
Yes,
You plan it. I don't know, but we're going to open up this show with a rap. I want to hear it. So let's go. Let's hear something. I would beatbox, but that's horrible. I'll just spit all over my screen. So I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all want to hear them? I do. Right, clap it up. Put some claps in the chat.
And then you got something coming here, right? Okay.
Michael grew up and then he got cancer, but you know his mom was a dancer.
Michael and Mom on Rise and Thrive. I don't know what to say. Wait.
Michael and Mom and Rise and Thrive. We're so grateful he's alive.
Exactly.
And we're here with Regina and Raquel. I hope I don't smell. I smell it anyway, because you're over there pretty far away. And all I want to say today is I love you. Thank you for being you.
Hey.
We can go. That was awesome. Snap it up.
Oh my
God,
God.
that's fantastic.
Michael, Mom just out rap schooled you because you know I love you.
And Sharon said, oh my God, you guys are adorable. That was too cute. I know. I didn't want y'all to wait to feel the moment. I want to put you right in it. You guys are awesome. So let's get this show started. Like, you guys are speakers and you do rapping videos, YouTube, social media influencers. That's incredible.
But
that you guys, no matter what's going on, you're still there going through and living.
But this was very organic. That's what I want to say. It wasn't, we didn't plan like Michael's going to get cancer and now we're just going to go into social media. It happened really slowly and organically, just by literally posting one video. We got this big outpouring of love. And I think also Michael was diagnosed. I want him to talk a little bit and tell his story, but he was diagnosed during COVID. And at that time, you guys know very well, a lot of us we're not connected in a way. And being in the hospital, already cancer is very isolating, but during COVID, it was really hard. But we did find that when we started sharing the story, people started reaching out and it made this connection happen. We were literally talking just before this, and Regina we met 7.5 years ago in person. We haven't seen each other in person in 6.5 years, but I still feel connected to you. I still feel like I know you because we talk all the time. We text, you know, through other means. But I want Michael to also talk about this. I don't want to.
Connection has been key. I
Yeah.
mean, what we're doing here with you guys today, just spreading a message of love and message of hope. And even though I couldn't come up with a good rap there, I feel embarrassed. But that's what we do. We do that for fun. And we just like to show people that we just said this today. Like, sometimes you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel,
Oh,
but you can find the light somewhere in the tunnel. And that light has been our community, it's been each other. And we're just so blessed that despite getting the cancer diagnosis and then a chronic disease and all these health issues, that we've had each other, we've had a community of people like you, and we've been able to just have our spirits lifted by all the love that we've been sent.
yeah. I love that about the light. We did a video post earlier about that. And it is true. I think so often we're like waiting, even not even just for happiness, but we're waiting to get somewhere to experience the good or the joy or the hope. We're waiting to get somewhere. But, you know, it's true. Even when you're going through the tunnel, like we have gratefully been each other's light and connecting with people like you know, Regina, we've connected so much, as you know. And I think that that is huge. And I think people sometimes forget and they're waiting for their happiness or their joy for something to happen. And if you wait, what if you don't have tomorrow?
Wow.
Don't wait.
Can you say that again?
Yeah. Don't wait for your happiness. Don't wait for your joy. Don't wait for your hope. Don't wait for your peace. I think you guys embody that as well. You know, you really need, and there's sometimes pressure and people think, oh my God, cancer. Yes, you have to live for today. It's not that. It's not saying like you have to go and jump out of an airplane because you have cancer. It's not saying that, but it is saying appreciate maybe the small moments, like sitting next to each other and waking up. Appreciate those moments. I think that's really important. And you do, it changes your perspective. Like that's the gift. That's what we say, the beauty and the pain. Yeah.
Wow. Did you guys get that?
Yeah. I'm writing it. I'm putting it up there.
Oh, I love you. Thank
I just
you.
wrote, don't wait for your hope, your peace. Appreciate the beauty and the pain. Like that's deep. Appreciating the beauty in the pain. I can hear and feel a lot of people out there right now being like, what? Appreciate beauty in the pain. So Michael, this is for you because you are the one living it. What do you want to say to the people when you're saying like, how did you find your beauty in the pain? I have witnessed you live all the time, you know? So what were you grabbing onto? What do you want to say to people about like, hey, I'm going through something. No, there's no beauty in this. No, there's no beauty in this, Michael. What do you want to say to them?
There's so much beauty in struggles because struggles make you who you are. And when I was in the hospital, I lost my hair, my health, my social life. I lost it felt like everything. I was bald, skinny, pale, unable to do anything, confined to a hospital room for months. And there was nothing, but there was one thing left, and that was my spirit. That was my mom. That was the nurses. It was my friends that would FaceTime me and text me. And it's like there is so much beauty in pain because when you get to the other side of that pain, you realize how lucky you are just to be alive. Like we take life for granted every day and we get caught up in some dumb stuff, some little things that we just get so mad about. And when you look at the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. Like you're alive, you're here, you have your family and your friends, you have a roof over your head. That's enough. And just being grateful for those small moments, the small things is what gets you through tough times. It's realizing that you can still see, you can still hear, you can still eat. So many people don't have those things, and we're so blessed.
And I think that what I like about, saying the beauty and the pain is definitely we are not living in la la land. I do not believe
it's not toxic positivity.
Yes.
We do get sad, we do cry, and that's very normal.
And the pain is there. Like I'm
It
not,
sucks. Yeah.
we are in the tunnel sometimes, and it is like a little bit dark, but there's like sparkles. And you can like
Mm.
say, okay, there's a sparkle here and there's a sparkle there. And I think that has been the key for us, is to like face the reality of it does suck. Cancer sucks. And especially when you're diagnosed at 19 and 22 and still going through complications. It's not in remission, amazing, but it's not over. There's still a lot. The pain is there, but then it's like Michael said, then when you reflect on it, like the lessons we've learned, mind blowing. The people that have reached out to us. And, I think that also so often a lot of people have it better, but usually someone has it better and somebody else has it worse too. So I think if you really do try, you can usually, not every moment, but you can usually find something to be grateful for. I'm not saying all the time, but usually if you just like scan, there's something. Even in the hospital, feels like crap. On TPN at that point, couldn't eat, but a nurse walked in and brought her guitar, you
Wow.
know? So I think that like the angels are there. You just have to like, sometimes you have to look for them or have your eyes open to them.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow. I like when you said you have to have your eyes open for them, because people are there to support you. And what I'm hearing is, yes, we all go through pain, but we have to
Yeah.
look for the beauty in that pain, because that pain teaches us life lessons. It changes us as people, it grows us if we allow it. Because there's some people who take up permanent residence in their pain. And everybody and anything, any painful memory that they can get, send the mail to that address, because that's all they want.
No,
I
it's
swear to you. Listen, I know what I speak about, because I used to be that person. Just send it all here. And now I do a return to sender, and you can have that
yes.
Ooh,
back.
love that.
I have changed my address. I no longer
I love
live there. And it's not that it
Yep.
doesn't come, because you said it really interesting. You're like, it's not like there's no pain. There
yeah.
is, but it's the choice that you make and how you view that pain. You don't deny it, right, Michael? Did you deny it at any point in time?
No, I could not. I could not. There was no way I could deny the pain. I was living it. I was in the hospital. I couldn't deny what I was going through. And that was one thing that helped me get through it. Was I was in therapy as well at a therapist in the hospital, and I was able to process a lot of what I went through with being able to talk to my mom. My mom is my full-time therapist as well. So I have someone to always talk to, and it helps me a lot. And it's very hard, but still.
I'm gonna like totally steal this. I was listening to a podcast with Sean Aker. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's a happiness expert, beautiful. And he said something, and that was exactly what you were going for right there, Raquel. He said, like, so we focus on the glass is maybe half full and the glass is half empty. Like we focus on that idea, half full, half empty. But the point is, there's a pitcher right here. And if you
Mm,
fill up the glass, whether it's half full or half empty, if you fill it up, like there's things, your random acts of kindness, honestly, that will get you through a dark moment because you're taking the focus off of yourself and doing kindness for
mm-hmm.
someone else. We know how good that is going to make you feel by doing that. Even if they don't know that you did it, you're going to feel good that you did that. So I think there are tools that you can use. And I don't want to get like into all the tools and all of that, but there's things you can do if, as you said, you make the choice. And sometimes that puts pressure. I think sometimes you say, just make the choice to be happy. And people are like, oh my God, my life is miserable. How can I make that choice? But like maybe the steps are really small. Maybe it's just like a
Mm,
little step. Maybe it is doing one every day, doing a small random act of kindness. Maybe that's going to help lift you up. Maybe it's like what Michael was saying, just appreciating the nurse walking in, having gratitude for whatever that small thing is. It really can change how you feel. But it's hard, and
wow.
it is work, and it's work. It's like you don't go to the gym, or we were talking about this the other day. It's not that like you brush your teeth once and then you're done for life.
You got to do it every
Right.
day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. That's
Right.
the answer. Every day. The consistency, right?
Yeah.
Sharon writes, kindness is the key to the soul. And when you guys were talking and Raquel was saying that, one of my, like, I have the 3 C's, right? Like commitment, consistency, right? Communication. So and that's how I kind of live my life. Like there's always someone I'm communicating with. You have each other because you're with each other all the time. I surround myself, like I can't get away with anything because I tell myself all the time, right? And then there's the commitment, my choice, choice and commitment. And then it's consistency. Like you said, don't brush your teeth once. Michael, how you used to be working out, being on that Olympic moment time. And now you are every day working out, no matter how much those weights are, whatever you're doing. It's
Exactly.
not going to stop you because you still got a body and you're still here. And I think there's something like, I got your book, by the way, Michael. Love
Aw.
it. Got it on my nightstand, just about done.
Oh,
So, and your mom, by the way, I'm going to tell on her. Like, she's just like, he wrote it really quickly. And I was like, stop. This is amazing. Like, I was like, it doesn't matter how quickly he wrote it. It's really beautiful. Guys, get the book.
it's
Get the book right
beautiful.
now.
It is beautiful.
Thank you.
Of
It is.
course.
It is one of those things, right? Like you got to pour out your heart and soul and speak your truth. And he was committed every day, every single day. So I love that every day you're working on something. If you're here and you're in this moment now, I'm asking you guys, what is one thing that you can do for yourself? One commitment. We gave you a challenge to join us for free. And this doesn't matter. Oh my God, like do it. And if that doesn't work for you, find that one thing that you could be committed to. So I'm doing a daily self-love ritual. And every day I answer the question, what I'm proud of, what I'm grateful for, what I desire, and what I love about myself. And then I post it in a group, and we have a whole big group. So that's mine. And now I'm adding the May, random acts of kindness. So I love you guys, man. I mean, it's commitment, consistency, and that is you, Michael. You have been like every moment. And mom is like, that's just who you are, Ashley. That's just who you are, right? As a mom, and you got kids. He's not the only one. You've been
No,
through like,
there's 3. Yep. But I am very blessed. I mean, but I so agree with you. I love that you said that you're doing that every day. And the fact that it's in a group, that makes you so accountable. And I think that's beautiful. And I think that's really important. I don't know, connection to me. And everything you're saying ends up coming back to connection. The random act of kindness, it ends up coming back to connection as well. What you're talking about being in a group, that ends up coming back to connection as well. And I think that is one thing that has been so powerful for us is connection.
Right. Let's jump in here with some comments. Mark has, in my darkest times, I always remain humbled that someone else has it worse. Very true.
It's true.
Kindness is the key. That's from Sharon. Kindness is the key to the soul. Joanna writes, I can't see. That's not what she wrote. I can't see. Joanna writes, the substance of the story is more important than the writing style. Can't wait to read Michael's book. Michael, so since we're on the book, plug your book right now.
let's
Book
do it.
is called Beyond the Blood by Michael Reed Kramer on Amazon.
Awesome. Got that,
And
Joanna?
it is beautiful and honest and vulnerable, and I love it. I love it. Regina, you tell on me, but that was just because I was like, well, it's his story. It's beautiful. It is his
Wow.
story, and it's our story together as well. I mean, we're intertwined. We're humans. We're connected. We're intertwined.
Yeah.
Wow. Sharon
You got
said,
so
I
many
need to
comments.
read your story. I'm blown away by the bravery of you both. That's absolutely
Thank
incredible.
you. Thank you.
Absolutely incredible. Now, go ahead, sis, with your question.
No, you go. I'm moved. I'm like that moment of I need to breathe for a second.
Um, so, can you share with us a little bit, Michael, about how you maintain this bravery?
Mm.
Oof. That it's I break down and then I get back up. I think that the biggest part for me was I couldn't hold everything in. You know, you go through so much, you have to like let it go to move on. And that was something
Mm.
that my mom and we always said that. Like my mom was like, you can cry, you can break down, but you have to get back up. And that was one thing I always did was I broke down, had my moments where I was like, this really sucks. And then I was like, okay, all I have to do is go to treatment tomorrow and then I can rest. And then it was just kind of like taking it moment by moment, really. And it was very, I mean, it still is very hard to deal with all these health issues, but I just try to find the good in every day and find the good in what we're doing and keep telling myself that we have a bigger purpose than our struggles and that our struggles are helping people.
Wow.
And no,
Did y'all hear
no,
what that man said? Let me
Yeah.
just, y'all know, because sometimes I can get country. Now, let me tell y'all what this man said. This young man said, I break down. Like
Of course,
he breaks
yeah.
down and then he gets back up. He allows himself that moment in time to break down, but then he's right back on. Let me get back up. Because there's somewhere that's clicking for him that I can't stay there. I can have that moment, but I cannot. I love saying take up permanent residence because some of y'all out there, y'all know who you are. Y'all be straight taking up permanent residence and people be evicting y'all and y'all just don't get it. Y'all just don't get it. It's okay to have the breakdown. That doesn't mean he's less brave. He's
oh,
brave
it
because
means
he
he's so
understands.
brave.
Yes. And then he
He's so
gets back
brave.
up. And it's not like he got a headache, y'all. But some of y'all just, y'all got a hangnail and y'all like, oh my God, life is over. Stop it.
This is Real Talk,
Just
people.
stop.
Welcome to the Real Talk moment. 50-second
Real
episode.
talk.
It's
I
getting big. Cornell writes,
Sorry, y'all.
bravo,
That's
knock
just me.
down
That's
9
me.
times and get up on 10. Right? Just knock
Yes,
down
I
and
love
get
that.
back up. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And
I
that's the
love
key.
that too. It is the key. And I will say this to caregivers as well. Cry,
Mm.
cry, and then you can make space for the joy. I think that for
Wow.
caregivers too, they have this thing of having to be strong and support their loved one. And it's true. I mean, I felt that especially as a mom, but he has seen me be emotional, not 24/7 happy, not 24/7 enlightened, not 24/7 miserable. We all have to have our good and our bad moments, but it is
Yes.
true. It's about going forward and not trying to go backward to where we were before, but to go forward and to move
So
forward and get back up.
Cornell said, bravo, knock down 9 times, get up 10. Like
Yeah.
that's real.
And then he wrote
Wow.
one more thing. He wrote, and caregivers, take care of yourselves.
True. I always tell my mom that.
Absolutely. Yes.
She got to take
We
care of
Absolutely.
forget
herself.
it.
I think we forget it. I think it's a lot of layers. We forget it. There's guilt, there's time,
Yes.
there's so many layers. But that is one thing about caregivers. But this is for any human in the world. And this
Yep.
is what I'm learning is that when you do take care of yourself, it is a ripple effect, and the people around you feel better if you feel better. So I think that I'm working on this lesson myself to take, not that I don't take care of myself, but to make, okay, it's okay for me to do a little me thing too.
Mm.
Because caregivers, moms, and people with a podcast, with a live stream that you're taking care of all these people. You had a long day today, Raquel. I hope when this is over, you're going to like take care of you so that you recharge. And it's important too.
You
I'll
lie. I
And
don't
recharge
know.
later. But you know what I got from that taking care of? And when Michael said, I always tell my mom to do something for you and take care of you. Because sometimes, y'all, I was a caregiver, and sometimes we get on the person's nerves that we're taking care of. And when they say, go do something, take care of yourself, they need a moment as well, right?
oh,
Because we don't know
yeah.
what they're experiencing. So sometimes they need that moment for you to not be here in their face.
Cornell puts it the best way, right? Because this is my motto. I don't care what anybody says, how cheesy it is. The most brilliant thing is why they tell you on the plane to put the oxygen mask on first, right?
Okay, girl.
Please.
This where I disagree. This is where I disagree because not a good caregiver, especially a caregiver in that situation, when you see your kid is gonna die, You will first go like this.
Yeah.
But the point is, go like this and then go like this after.
Yes.
You know what though, Ashley? It depends. Did they piss me off before we got on the plane or not?
That
Because
is
they
so.
pissed me off. I'm straight
And
gonna
here's the
take my
thing.
mask. I
I
might
agree.
take theirs too and put it on. I'm joking, guys. Please don't
It's
send
so
me
funny.
any emails.
We're so past the 30 minutes, but I don't care. Like, seriously, this is worth it. Because I did have this thing with my daughter, right? Like, and we had this bad turbulence and it dropped. And I was like, the first immediate, right, is like that. But because we had two, I was able to be like that. like Raquel said, I was like, "Ooh." But if you had one, it would be her. And I'm teaching myself, here's the technique, to learn how to hold my breath really well. Because I'll be like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, hurry up, hurry up. And you got to make some lightness of it. Oh my God, we have, time is flying. So we want to know
Yes.
how people connect with you. Share every single way they can connect with you. Carol's going to be rolling it across. Talk about your cancer support group. It's worth every moment of you
And your
staying.
book, plug it, because
And your
people
book.
want it. Y'all just don't say y'all want it. Go on and get on Amazon
Right now.
and anywhere else and get that book. Don't just be talking about stuff. This is real talk, real action, and real results. So go on. Go ahead. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, so I mean, Instagram, Michael Reed Kramer, REID, Kramer, CRAMER, Ashley_Kramer, Ashley with 2 E's, not an EY.
It's weird.
Our
Thanks, Mom.
website, michaelandmomtalkcancer.com.
Yeah, I think
Podcast.
the website, the podcast, you can find everything
Michael
on the
and
web.
Mom Talk Cancer.
Yeah. And that's
How often
good.
is the podcast? When does it come on? When does it air? Is it all the time? Is it live?
No,
Let them
we
know.
record
We
and
record.
we're working
Okay.
on doing a schedule. We're
Yeah.
every 2 weeks. Every 2
Okay.
weeks. We're behind
Y'all
you.
check
You've
them
got
out.
52 episodes. We're at like 46.
44, maybe 45.
Oh,
No,
your
46.
babies. Oh my
We're
gosh. No.
babies to you.
But I think the best way,
Listen.
everything is on the website. It is on there
Yes.
because I go on their website all the time. Guys, it's so simple. Michael and Mom Talk Cancer. Like if you just put that in any, like Google, whatever it may be, it is the only thing that shows up. Then you click it and everything you need to know about them, book and all, is there, including the caregiver support group that Ashley has just created. I love you guys. I'm going to let Sis take this home. Well, this was quick and fast. We need you back.
Thank you to Ashley and Michael. You guys dropped so many nuggets. Take care of yourself, right? Michael said, break down and then get back up. Don't stay there. You guys have to pay attention to when you're at your point and stop, pause, take a moment, and then get back in it. Okay. And remember, we talked about this word all night, and it was about community and a support system. So remember, together we can rise and thrive. Till next time.
Thank you. Beautiful. You're both beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.